In the heart of a bustling metropolis where skyscrapers dwarf the horizon, Derek and Mandy had forged an empire from nothing. Tireless ambition gave shape to their kingdom, a patchwork of properties, thriving ventures, and a family legacy meant to endure the tides of time. Strategic and prudent, they channeled their wealth into a family LLC, not a casual trust, but a fortress with walls of ironclad governance and legal safeguards. To the world, their assets shimmered just out of reach, promising both prosperity and protection. But every kingdom attracts a dragon, and theirs came cloaked in the black robes of the court. Following a bitter legal dispute, Derek found himself facing a judgment. The creditor, a shrewd professional, known for leaving scorched earth in his wake, prepared to breach the gates. He anticipated a raid, title transfers, asset seizures, liquidation fires. Instead, as he thundered against the fortress, he encountered transparency without entry. Everything visible, nothing accessible. The LLC structure stood in his path, a glass wall he could see but not break. The law's answer was decisive. The court handed the dragon a charging order, a legal parchment not worth its weight in gold. For all its formality, it was a seat at a banquet where the plates, year after year, remained empty. The creditor had a right to Derek's share of any future distributions, yet as far as the LLC was concerned, there would be no feast. The managers saw only prudent reinvestment, and with Derek and Mandy's long-term vision at the helm, profits would simply reinforce the walls, not line the pockets. Summoned to the negotiating table, the family's trusted attorney commanded the room with understated certainty. He arranged the ledgers before him, each line a reminder of authority without vulnerability. "You see everything," he began, his tone measured, his words steady, "but you control nothing. For the foreseeable future, this LLC will not be making distributions. Every dollar is earmarked for growth, maintenance, and reinvestment. There is no dividend, only the promise of ongoing stewardship." He waited for the impact, and it landed. The creditors' counsel, used to extracting settlements from crumbling defenses, began to realize the magnitude of the stalemate. But it was their attorney's final revelation that ended the siege. In some jurisdictions, the charging order delivered not profit, but a tax liability. Each year, the creditor would receive not checks, but IRS forms. Phantom income to be taxed, profit only on paper and pain in reality. With the visions of long winters, mounting tax bills, and the daunting prospect of holding on to a cold, hungry right, the dragon wavered. Their attorney, reading the shift, moved to close. The terms were swift, the settlement, a fraction of the original judgment. The fortress remained unbroken, the legacy undisturbed. Derek and Mandy wrote another chapter in the family annals, explaining to their children the wisdom of separating what you own from what you control. For in business, as in kingdoms, judgment is not measured by paper victories, but by what you can actually claim and keep. Their strategy transformed the city into an enduring fortress, and the dragon, deprived of his meal, vanished into legend.